Where is he?
Excited. Okay.
Oh, thank you.
So, I mean, let's just, cut to the chase and just talk about exactly what you're doing in New York City.
Well, I was doing my act called Smell the Glamour, and this is my first time performing in New York, except for when I did the sort of like thing of Earth Girls Are Easy. This sort of, I don't know what it was called. It was like a staged reading.
Who's the one they can't resist? A brand new girl. Who's on the most wanted list? A brand new girl. Honey, if you fix an eyes, guaranteed you'll get a rise. Believe that you can be a brand new, brand new, brand new, brand new, brand new, brand new, brand new girl.
Otherwise, I've never done a show here, and it was so much fun. It was so much fun. I was like nervous, but it was such a blast. It was great.
That was so much fun having you do Because I'm a Blonde in that show.
I never learned to read and I never learned to cook. Why should I bother when I look like I look?
And seeing you here tonight.
I know lots of people are smarter than me, but I have this philosophy. Fuck 'em!
You're iconic for that.
Well, thank you. I was really, it's really funny. The show you saw me do it in when I did Earth Girls, I almost didn't get to do it in that show because Kristen Chenoweth didn't want me to do it.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Tell us the story.
Okay, this is what happened.
If you want to be a femme fatale, you can't rest on your L'Oreal.
We were rehearsing all week. And the way we had sort of done the show in this stage version, we were both going to sing this song, which, I mean, I thought that was me being very generous, right? Because it's my song from the movie. Well, I get this, they come to me, the producer comes to me and goes, Kristen's agent just called, and she just wants to do the song herself. And I said, what? And he goes, she just wants to do the song herself. And I go, I don't give a fuck what she wants to do. And everybody's like, oh my God, it's Kristen Chenoweth. You can't say that. I go, call her out here. Get her out here. And like, she wouldn't come out. And I said, I'm doing the song, and I'm sorry, she's not going to do the song. So I know. So then it became a song. Then the next day in rehearsal, I'm not kidding. So I don't hear anything from her. The next day in rehearsal, they go, Kristen's lost her voice. So she won't rehearse for the next 2 days. They had the stage manager reading her lines, and she would stand there going like this. I am not kidding you. I'm not kidding. So we had to act with her going,
No, come on.
yes, yes, yes. So that's why you're saying, do I like her? I'm like, oh, no, she's a little bipolar witch. So that really happened. So, I mean, how can I let her take my song, for God's sake?
It's your song.
And I thought, what kind of nerve? You know, because she's like thinking, I'm Kristen Chenoweth, I'm on Broadway. I'm like, fuck you, I did the movie, honey. So it's like, so that's what the little story, I wrote the song. I know, she had no respect, so I had to just slam her. So that's my little story about her.
Yeah, yeah, 'cause I'm a fun. Yeah.
And she just got the Posh Spice hairdo. Is that what you said? Did you tell me
No,
that?
I didn't tell you that. Maybe.
Yes, he told me.
your
She
makeup.
just cut her hair like Victoria Beckham.
Really?
Yeah, and that's probably pretty on her, right? I think you got to be tall for that hairdo. Not 4'2". Oh, this is terrible. I'm sorry. This is pre-show bitterness. No, I'm kidding. I'm
already
really
turned
happy.
into-
I'm really happy.
You
I'm
are
just
what you should
being
be.
silly.
I'm just happy you're honest.
Thank you. Well, yeah, no, I mean, it's hard. And also, after you're done performing, you're kind of in this, it's like you're in this sort of altered state where you just sort of tell the truth, unfortunately. So, could say anything.
Okay. Well, yeah, and you should.
Yeah.
That's what you should.
Okay, thank you.
That's what they want from you, Judy.
My father's out of Harvard, my brother's out of Yale. Well, the guy I took home last night just got out of jail. The way he grabbed me through me, oh, it really got me hot. But the way he grabbed and bit me, I hoped he'd had a shot. The bigger they are, the harder they'll work. I got a soft spot for a good-looking jerk. I like a big ass. I like a big ass. Real time, a big ass. Stupid!
Okay, so you're doing the show, and it's like some of your greatest hits. In fact, you and Kristen should have done Girl Fight Tonight, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, that probably would have been okay if she would have tried to not have the song for herself.
Girl fight tonight. Should we do it better? Should I? Ooh, we're gonna have some fun. Girl fight tonight. Do it better? Should I? Blood and mascara will run. See how long love can last when you're in a body. Yes, girl fight tonight.
But yeah, and you know, I figured like the first time I come here, I have to do some of the greatest hits, right? I mean, I have some other stuff that's newer, but I thought I have to do it like this. Probably the first time, or people get really annoyed. Like if I didn't sing "Homecoming," Queen's Got a Gun, people would be like, "What was that? Why didn't you do that?"
Debbie smiling and waving her gun, picking up cheerleaders one by one. Oh, Buffy's mom, I'm just glued to bits. Although Missy's head just like did the splits. God, my best friend's at a shooting screen. Stop it, Debbie, you're embarrassing me. How could you do what you just did? Are you having a really bad period? Everybody run, you're not running, run! The homecoming queen's got a gun.
You know, that's the show, and then I'll probably come back in a year and you know do like a show with other things too, you know, or maybe things that I do that people you know that I've done that that aren't in this show, just that people know about them. You know what I mean? Like maybe other Medusa songs or. I don't know, my Tanya Harding song. I don't know. Other things, right? You know, we got, when I did that song, do you remember the Tanya Harding special?
Sure.
We did Queen of the Ice, and we got nominated for an ACE Award but I lost to Barbara Streisand. Oh, big surprise. Isn't that funny? I couldn't believe I was nominated against her. I know, that was an honor. But I didn't think I was going to win. No, well. But like something like that, or just with my new stuff, too. So I just figured the first time I had to do a lot of sort of my regular stuff. But then I Want to Be Gay is new.
I always thought straight boys were getting so tough and strong and fine. But sadly, just to get the goods, you got to deal with their minds. But the boys I know who date the boys, they're having so much fun. They see a cutie with a rock hard booty and bam, the deal is done. Hey, hey,
And I never sang Shut Up and Kiss Me that way, where I changed the words.
No.
It's really fun to do that song and watch people's faces when I make them say it. Like these really conservative, this one blonde woman in the audience. Because what I do is I have them say, I make them sing Shut Up and F Me, right? But really say it. And there was this like totally straight blonde woman in the front. She was like freaking out that I was trying to make her say it. It was so funny. That was really fun.
Well, see now, it might scare some of the straight folks, but you're sort of a patron saint for the gays, don't you think? Why do you think that is? You're honest?
I hope so. Maybe. I don't know. Ever since I was like started performing when I was 19 in San Francisco. And I just had gay fans right away. And I didn't even understand it. I was like, okay, I have, a lot of gay fans. That's cool. I don't know why. I can't explain it. I'm just so happy though. I love them. They always got me. So maybe, I don't know, that's just part of it is that they got something that I was saying or doing. Do you know what I mean?
I remember that you first had a big gay following. I was too young to know what gay was. When Just Say Julie came out.
You like 20 or something.
No.
I
love you.
Ken, I'll kill you.
Yes. No, but no, they let me in Joe's Pub. I have to be at least 21.
Yeah. All right.
No, thank you.
Okay.
Even more. That's why the gays like her.
Tell them all they're young.
Pretty mama.
You're pretty.
But yeah, so like Just Say Julie on MTV, when I already knew you from Homecoming Queen's Got a Gun. I had that record.
Right.
So that shows you how old I am. That I had a record.
Okay. So you're at least 10 in 84 or something. It came out in 84, and Just Say Julie came out in 89. Yeah, in 89. That's when that was on.
Really?
Yeah. Is that weird? And then I did The Edge, which Ruby is from.
Yes, the Ruby.
Yeah.
Jennifer Aniston and Wayne Knight.
Yes, and who else was Jennifer Aniston, Wayne Knight, Jill Talley, Tom Kenny, who's the voice of SpongeBob. Did you know that?
I don't think I knew that.
He's the voice of SpongeBob.
I didn't know that.
So he's worth $1 zillion. Yeah.
Oh, man,
Yeah.
lucky him.
Yeah. He's sweetest person in the world. He's so sweet. And then I did The Edge, and then right after that, I got pregnant. So I became a mom. So that sort of like took me, that like knocked me out for a while, because that's a lot of work. A lot of Vicodin, a lot of, it's just a lot of work. Yeah. But that's partly why I started. I mean, my son's 13, but it's taken me this long, even though I've done all kinds of stuff since then, like Clueless and,
Strip
other
Mall.
things, Strip Mall. But to come on the road and do my show, it's sort of, he had to be a teenager or something. Isn't that weird? I had to wait because I wanted to be a good mother and not just leave him with nannies, like some women do.
Right, Madonna?
No, I just wanted to wait till he was bigger and, yeah, so, and he would be okay. Right. So now that's why I started. I think it took me this long to start doing my act and taking it places.
Yeah.
I
interviewed Charo before, and she said that she took 20 years off to raise her kid, so that he didn't write Coochie Coochie Dearest.
Story about Charo.
You have a connection to Charo, don't you?
I know, this is really sad, and this does date me. But when I was first writing, Alan Thicke was a producer then, and he said, okay, because I was writing for him, and he said, we have to go write some material for Charo. So we flew up to Lake Tahoe. She was performing, and she says to me, she goes, okay, I want something like Coochie Coochie, only different. And I'm like, I couldn't think of it. What could you do beyond Coochie Coochie?
There is nothing else.
I know, and I felt like a total failure. I did not come up with, I was trying, I can't remember it, but I didn't make Charo happy. So, no, I didn't. I probably wrote a few jokes, but I know, but it was weird, and she was really sweet. But I thought, I don't know, how do you think of another line like that? What is that?
And why would you want to anyway?
Why would you want to? But she wanted to expand her act. She was trying to go beyond Coochie Coochie. Didn't happen. No,
Beyond the valley of the Coochie Coochie.
Yeah, so, yeah, but she was sweet. She was a really sweet woman.
It is devastating. But I've always been alone, really. In second grade, I even wrote a poem about it. It went, the prettiest girl In the mirror is me. But am I still pretty when there's no one to see? Me?
Something that you do in your show that you mentioned before was Medusa, which you did win an Ace Award for that, didn't you?
Oh, that won Ace Awards and Writers Guild Awards, and it was really, it was really cool.
So classic.
Thank
and of
you.
course, we mentioned that Donna DeLory was performing earlier, and she sang on one of your albums.
She sang on Trapped in the Body of a White Girl. She sang like on 3 tracks. Yeah, I know. This is, and I will confess this too. There's a song on there called Time Slips Away, and it's this really high note at the end, and there's no way I could do it. So they're like, come on in, Donna. She did it. And they just, and they mixed our voices together. I mean, I did do it, but they mixed them together. And I think that's how Paula Abdul's whole career is. They brought people in and they just, sort of mixed her, like every song. I just did on one note. But, okay. I know. But see, when all that stuff about Paula Abdul, I know how that works. It's like you sing along and they blend them. But Donna has an insane voice. She's so good. So she really, she can sing all these. She can sing anything. So I did. I used her.
Being honest again, I've never.
After the show, it's like I have no ability to
we
lie.
gave her I love it. And also because I want to plug as much as I can, you're doing the tour. You're traveling different cities and stuff, which you can find on your webpage.
Yes, it's always on my website because I don't know where I'm going because it it changes. It's been sort of like I was in Columbus, Ohio, and I was in Maui. Oh, I was in Palm Springs. That was really weird. It's a really weird place. So it's just different places. So just be on my website because I can't remember.
Come on, get big. Let your body move without thinking. Come on, get big. Let your IQ drop while you bob. Paris Hilton Gallery.
Is that on DVD now? And
Yes, on DVD. Yeah, they're on DVD, and you can get them on my website or on. I have even a store on eBay, which is weird, but those are kind of the only places to really get them.
Okay.
So you have to go there.
What about the? Because I know MTV always had problems like Beavis and Butthead. They couldn't put the videos in there, and
Yeah.
you danced through a lot of them.
Yeah, and I couldn't use those. So what I did was I licensed a couple of them because I did them. I produced both of them, like me. So I sat down and did each thing. I licensed some of them. I used some of my videos on them because it's really hard. And it's still even a lot of work to get the ones that I even licensed. It's like you have to find someone at the record company who's going to cooperate. It's really hard. So that's why Beavis and Butthead had trouble too.
Right.
And that's why it took me so long to do it because I couldn't figure out how to do it. But I just went, okay, I can't do all of them. I just have to accept that I can't do all of them because you can't.
No. I was excited it's out because it was
Yeah.
funny. The model episode.
Look, a model's brain.
Thank you. I love that one.
The pod people.
Pod people! Pod people are Jehovah's Witnesses. I hope it's pod people.
Yeah, it was really fun. But see, that's what it stopped me for years. I'm like, okay, I don't know how to do this because then you go, I just have to give something up to get it out there at all. So that's what happened. So don't be disappointed if there's a few things missing. What can you do? I tried to throw like little comedy things in there too.
Put the Sheena one in? Not allowed. Remember Sheena Poo?
Yes. No, I didn't put that. I want to put it in the next one. I'm trying to do volume 2.
Well, I'll buy it. I don't want to keep you forever because I know you have a life and things that you want to do. But I just wanted to make sure that we covered all these things. And red hair. See the red hair? And
It's a wig, but my hair really is red. It's just I would have wig hair if I had my real hair, if I took this off. So
I have wig hair, actually. We won't talk about my mullet. This is bad news. But that's a whole nother story. I hope the guy who cuts my hair isn't watching this. But, no, and finally, because the redhead thing, I have to go back to that. I remember reading when Lucille Ball died, this is how weird I am, in USA Today, they had quoted you where you said, the reason I dyed my hair red was because of Lucille Ball, because I thought that meant it was funny.
Yeah, it's true. It's absolutely true. I thought, well, and also Anne Margaret. It was a combination. Do you remember Anne Margaret in, do you remember the beginning of Bye Bye Birdie? And she acts really nasty. It was like she was one of the first stars to ever act like really porno in a movie. You know what I mean? Like a really porno attitude. And I was like, I remember being really little going, oh, I love that. So it's like and so it was her and Lucy. And I thought, when I can dye my hair, that's where I'm going. That's it. Yeah.
Awesome. Julie Brown,
Thank you, Ken. Thank you.
Oh,
That was fun.
that was so much fun.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot.
See the rain is coming down to wash away the storm. You'll see the sky is open now to heal your heart and soul.
Yay! I focus on Donna because she looks good, not me. Okay. All right,
look
Donna.
good.
So, Joe's Pope tonight,
Yeah, it was fun.
and you're here to promote a new album, yes?
Yeah, it's called The Sky is Open. We're doing a repressing that's going to come out with a video, and the video is probably going to be on MySpace in about a month, and then the album's going to come out shortly. You can get it right now at cdbaby.com, and you'll be able to get it from my MySpace page later and other places.
Nice. Okay. And, of course, a little surprise tonight having Nikki on stage.
Wasn't that great? Yeah.
On and on and on and on and on. On and on and on and on and on. On and on and on and on and on.
None of us stand this way. All right, Nikki. So, what a surprise tonight at the Donna DeLory show.
No surprise there. You know, I got to come out for my girl, Sister Delroy, you know.
Yeah, that was
It's
a
my
song you guys worked on, or you just know each other so well?
This is Donna's stuff. She's been doing this for a long time, and it's amazing. She's just this little angel doing her thing.
Hey, Mom, do it good, changing my. Hey, Mom, do it good, changing my. 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 Changing my.
She's got like a million records out. People, you know, you got to check her out. Check out her website. Check out her MySpace page. All this great music, and I'm just happy to kind of hang out and support her a little bit tonight. So.
You, I mean, no, is it kind of weird being in an intimate room? I mean, you've done bigger things.
No, it's all music. It's all love. It's all good.
What's the last big thing you did?
What date is today? Live Earth a couple of weeks ago.
I'd say that was pretty huge.
That was pretty amazing. It's pretty intense. It was intense.
So basically, music, big, small, it's all music.
It's all music. It's whatever you know. Hopefully, it's touching me. It's touching you. It's reaching somebody. That's the whole point, right?
What's next for you?
Oh gosh! Wow.
You got a MySpace too, don't you?
Yeah. I'm working on a project. Donna and I are working on stuff together. It's just about finding time. You know, everybody's so busy, but it's all working out. It's all working out.
I love her so much. Yeah, it was great.
And one last thing, you know, because when I interviewed you once before, you said music is music. Same thing. You play the huge Live Earth, and now you're in a small venue.
It's all amazing. It's all a great expression, you know.
Yeah.
It's awesome. Live Earth was really great because there were so many people, and we knew how many people were tuning in and getting together at the same time, so that was really powerful. And this is powerful because this is my own expression and my own heart coming out to you. So I love both.
Excellent. And
Yeah.
you said you made your debut in New York here, solo debut in
Yeah, I think it was at the Living Room way back, like, I don't know, 9 years ago or something. Yeah.
All right, well, welcome back, and thank you so much.
Thank you.
That was quick. We just totally accosted her to do this.
That's entertainment. What? Cancertainment? You miss Liza. Really? She's my friend.
Well, she's been on my show.
What?
Liza. She's on my show.
On your show?
3 times.
Oh, I love her. She's the best. She is, I know. Anyway, so what was your question before we...
I don't remember. She's trying to have fun.
I'm going to sleep. What are you, nuts? I'm
Oh.
exhausted.
There were more possibilities, I felt, mostly because it was so cheap to live here that you didn't have to stress out working constantly just to pay the rent. When I first got my apartment on Avenue A, the rent was $150 a month, and I felt I was being ripped off. I thought that was too much.
Well, funny as ever, and it was Brandon Tartikoff. He was right there for the most sort of serious moment we kind of had in Volleyball. And he said, we said, so what are you doing here, Brandon? He said, I came to tell you, you were canceled.
Look, another redhead. I love it.
Not a lot of redheads in New York City, at least that I have seen today.
No.
There are a lot more thinner people, but not a lot of redheads.
And I understand you've been kind of a crazy guy with your cast members on stage, especially in Anything Goes.
Yeah. In what instance are you? What are you talking about? In go on, say it. Nothing will embarrass me. Number one, I'm not a redhead, and number two, I'm not Jewish.
Oh, wait a minute.
Are we talking about the different thing? Then let's edit there.
Yes, yes, yes. So that's what you're saying. Do I like her? I'm like, oh, no, she's a little bipolar witch.
That was, how many years ago was the last time you did Annie?
It was 30 years ago from the opening, and so then it was 28 years ago.
To do it with Andrea McArdle, I tell you this, they were all, she's the same age as me. We're all backstage. All of these Broadway veterans have done thousands of shows. And she starts to sing that first, and everyone welled up with tears. And I looked around and I'm like, we are such theater geeks.
I write little notes here, which is so weird. I don't know what they mean anymore. It's like Julie Brown when you stole, your pilot where you stole bubbles.
All right, Michael, if you want your monkey back, you're going to have to come on down to the show.
Michael Jackson's Chip.
I know, that was on once, and it got really good reviews. Yeah, I did a lot of pilots.
There were Julie Brown pilots.
Yeah, I did like 3 of them, and The Edge is the one that went on. But I did one for Fox. No, I did one for NBC.
CBS. 'Cause I remember you had a line where you were running around, which I still interpolate in different ways today. Where you're like, no, too weird for CBS.
I'll do the Homecoming Queen's Got a Gun. Yes. No, too weird for CBS.
Right.
I don't know why it stuck in my brain.
Right. It was really fun, and they almost put it on, but it was a little too out there.
Stealing Michael Jackson's chimp.
I was stealing Michael Jackson's chimp. It was too out there for them at that time. You know what I mean? Still, even though they were really sweet and they liked it, they went, it's just too edgy. So it was too edgy.
So you did The Edge.
So I did The Edge. That's what happened. That's exactly what happened.
Awesome. Julie Brown, thank you so much.
Thank you, Ken. Thank you.